Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? What family? Django? She has a whip.
Life fiber override.
Man, those last 25 minutes or so was hell. All right. Let's sit up. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me. I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? My daughter, Pearls. By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Why are you joking about that? Your sister? Oh, are you talking about Mystic Maya? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Oh! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Bro, you're 60 years old. Are you going to take that? Why did I ask? You got it, Judge. You got it. Bring in a photographer who witnessed the channeling. Do I get a fresh batch of lives? Cause I want to save, but not if my lives. Oh, fuck it. Do something about it. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. I forgot the accent again. I was stuck on that one part for so long. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yes, out! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. The judge don't care, bro. That's fine. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a will. Yeah. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify what happened on the day of the murder. She can do whatever the fuck she wants, bro. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? What family? Django, nigga? She has a whip. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there then broke the door down. We rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course is short for you reckon. Oh, of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to court. The moment of truth. What would be in that picture? Let's see here. Here's the picture. Okay. So what? She got the pistol in the hand. So what? This ain't looking good, bro. It was certainly seen that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Lada's photo added to the court record. Are you ready, Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Graham Meyer were the only two that went into that room. Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folks, only two of them went into the Chandler chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Bah. Was it really a gunshot? Okay. All right. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke down the... Oh my God. Why is everything I press so stupid? Come on, bruh. Y'all got me looking like a damn goofy. What did you see when she broke in? Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lada seems awful confident in her testimony. Oh, let me press her. Lada, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? And remember what you said when you broke into the room? I was murdered. Lada, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Yeah, you didn't even know. When you saw the murderer at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see. Order. Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like one again. Damn, I don't get my lives back. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in that room. How would you know that? Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure I am, but that old witch chased us out the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the folding screen, behind the door, under the flooring? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rec given? Huh? What in the... Rec given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. I took a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folder screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Wreck given, I mean. I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as wreck giving. Ah!
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Mrs. Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove that Maya's not that it's not Maya in the photo? Evidence? Well,
Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? Any further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. The defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
Mia!
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
But pearls!
Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
But how?
She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray!
I was murdered. What? Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle.
Mia.
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Yes, 2 pictures. What about the other one?
Now then, this court would like to end this cross-examination period.
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore,
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. But I can't. You got it. You got it. For the life of me, I can't. With a person's freedom on the line, I can't ask the question the witness anymore. But she looks at you, pulls out a whip, threatens you, and then you like, all right, that's cool. Makes sense. Fuck this judge, man. I got beef, real life beef with you. I should beat the hell out of you once I get out of court. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But I mean, I have some place I must go after this.
Von Karma's run this thing inside the court. Everybody runs this thing inside the court. Edgeworth got the same type of pull. As long as it's in opposition against me, they got pull. The only one that don't got pull is that nerd nigga who I be beating up. The judge going to a strip club. He got somewhere to be. He got someone else to finesse. Why does Von Karma Jr. love whipping niggas? I told you, Django.
All right. I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry up and give us another testimony before I bust.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more. What happened when you burst into the channeling chamber? Mr. Payne, she'll pull that shit out on you for breathing wrong. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. We're pressing you every time. Bop. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person?
She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else?
I like how he just accepts that these spirit mediums can just change their appearance based on the spirits that take over them. Mind you, from what we know, that he doesn't even believe in this stuff, and he's just like, oh, Von Karma said it. Okay. He doesn't ask for proof. He just goes, Von Karma said that's true. All right. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray at all. Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is, in fact, dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. And even knowing that you still persist in being a paranormal photographer, that's why I'm getting out of this here business. This guy's going to get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jaws faster than the baby through diapers. What? Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Dick eater. Nice tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. This is Django. I count 2 guns, nigga. So, yo, lot of heart. Why do you keep holding me like this? Like, I be wanting to like her, but she'll intentionally hold evidence for no reason, bro. Or for no good reason, I should say.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about her. Snitch! Snitch on her.
What?
Von Karma. Just like your daddy.
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Hell no, I'm gonna speak to her. Let me talk to her. Your Honor, the defense asks that the prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes.
Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Lada always putting you in trouble. I'm like deep shit, and she'll see me drowning, and throw the rope backwards. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Lada's photo 2 added to the court record. Let's see it.
Okay, so that's definitely old girl. That's definitely old girl's face. Mimi. Huh. Let's keep going. It's obviously the second picture that the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. Ooh, shit.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break that I was looking for. Is it really? Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Insist it's not Maya, drop the issue. Nah, that's not Maya, bro. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
There's only one conclusion that could be drawn then. That somehow this... Oh, fuck. This is not what I wanted to say. It's not what I wanted to say. We gonna roll with it.
Oh, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. Phoenix about to get fired. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is... Wait, when did they take this picture? This is Phoenix Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during this visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't that a totally different person?
She looked this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
It's unbelievable. that she can...
Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she can physically change into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must have known that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. So the bitch is cheating. What the? We just allowing that? We allowing illegal evidence in this hole? I mean, it is the judge, so why am I even asking this question?
I don't claim to understand this. I still don't believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. If I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Fuck it. I'm lying. I'm lying. Your Honor.
Oh, the fire has returned in your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
So, you think you spotted a problem with this picture. Then earn your keep. Why did you point out exactly what's... Oh. There it is. Was it on the left or the right? There's no bullet hole. I don't remember if it was the left or the right, though. Fuck. That can't be the thing that trips me up. I don't remember if it was the left or the right. I think it was the left. I think it was the left. Here, bitch. Take that. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. She still got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. About time to get penalized. We'll see. I'll see it I'll believe it when I see it. Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? What incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I wouldn't have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. She does have the baddie pass. I guess.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? She's not top 3 in the series, I'm afraid. Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. She's threatening niggas blatantly in your court multiple times. I'm sure there would be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. They always talking about cutting his salary. His salary must be like 2 potatoes a week. Like he getting like an indentured servant type of salary. In that case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. I mean, who else do you really have at this point? Lana, you have Lana, Mia, her, the one evil mafia chick, Eeny Meeny. Like, it's not that many. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you got into one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Hold on, I gotta make sure I don't embarrass myself. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. This picture is fake. The bullet hole was made later. The shooter is someone else. The shooter is someone else. Let me think about this for a second. Picture's not fake. Let's go with this. There's only one explanation for why there's no hole in the sleeve in the picture. The hole was created much later, after the murder took place. After the murder? Hey, those 2 gunshots we heard were before we broke in, or did you forget? Is that how it went? The pistol fired only 2 shots, no more, no less. Do you know how to count, right? Oh, I got that wrong. So it's somebody else then. Hey, we had the life. What about your favorite lunchbox girl? Oh yeah, of course, Angel Star. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Now, why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is there any way to ask a gal a favor? Hold that, Von Karma. Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. She's threatening to kill her now. Judge. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scared. So why don't we say you? What? I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses 2 very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on. You can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Maya's calling me by my full name. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around, even now? To turn things around? That's right. Mia will always turn things around to change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either of those conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is the third person had entered. Maya had left the room, something I can't explain yet. Well, a lot of heart says she scanned the whole place. I mean, a third person could have entered, but I don't know from where. Since she said she scanned the whole place. Maya had left the room. We know that's again, unless there's that's the same thing as this. Unless it's an interest that we didn't see, we don't know nothing. It's something I can't explain, bro. I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple, because there's no explanation. That's why.
As I thought. Another big waste of the course.
Phoenix, you can't just give up like that. But Mia, rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. All right, they're giving me another chance. Well, there shouldn't be an explanation for a person entering, so I mean, I don't know. Prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room. Wait, prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. Oh, from the murder until the time of the arrest. I already know I got that wrong. Let's try this and see what happens. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before this murder took place. Yeah, let's go with the key. Oh shit! What? Oh, I thought I had that shit right. That wasn't. Y'all ain't like that. Y'all wasn't fucking with that. Y'all ain't fuck with that evidence. Damn. My bad. I thought it was that without no doubt. I took that shot. Hit the Nick Young on that bit. My bad. I don't know how the fuck she would have left. Fuck it. What you gonna do? Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, that's all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kid? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person a defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on a defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Venus Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. I don't intend to lose here in this court to a fool like you. If I'm a fool, what that make you? I don't care what I had to do. I will get my guilty verdict. She does. Judge. You got it. Can't keep a good woman down. Good woman, you say. I thought we were on the side of justice, Ellie. What happened to that? What happened to doing the ethical thing?
Court will now reconvene tomorrow. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 3.
You got me to see the evil light. Stop. Wow. That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Also, she'll probably beat the judge. Ah, man. The judge. I don't get it. Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. She said that she had a dream that she was like buried somewhere. So there had to be like some tunnel or like that, maybe not a tunnel, but there has to be like some underground area where she was like buried at. But was she knocked out or something? I mean, she said she woke up like that, so I don't know. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. So if there was somebody in the underground, they could have also came from that same place. There has to be another entrance in that room where she was knocked out at, because she talked about that dream of her being buried and it having a familiar smell. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. All right, Pearls, you ready to buy some tickets? Huh? Ticket? Poor thing, so sheltered.
To be continued.
Life is just death, taking its time. Who gon' take it from my hand? Was lonely before friends. I'm holding my own hand and taking these bad shots, just hoping they go in. Everything folds in.